In this video, we're going to look at the compositional technique patterns. So patterns is similar to repetition in that you have a repeat of sound. The difference is with repetition, it's an exact repeat. So you copy and you paste, you copy and you paste, and you leave the same amount of space between. With patterns, you want to create a pattern of sound that comes back. So you were going to create a 30 to 40 second snippet of sound that creates a pattern. Okay, so what that pattern is, it's either going to be, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can either have it where your sound, you create a series of sounds in a row that create a pattern, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So loop 1, loop 2, loop 3, loop 1, loop 2, loop 3, and you can create the pattern that way. Or you can focus on a singular sound and you can have the pattern repeat, but then when it comes back, it's either shorter or longer or shorter or longer, so that the sound itself is repeating, but it's not a physical pattern like a 1, 2, 3. So we're going to look at both of these. So I'm going to go ahead and start my project, and if you have not yet already changed your seconds along the top, you need to make sure you do so. And I am going to start with, let's go somewhere I haven't gone yet. Let's go into jazz. Okay, that might be cool to start my pattern. So I'm going to first do the patterns of sounds, like a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's where you can like hear a drum come in, right? Okay, so I'm going to turn off my loop. And then I need not that. Maybe that, right? Go ahead and play. So now I want another bass, I think. Oh, maybe he comes in. I wonder what that sounds like. Let's see what this sounds like. Okay, I can get behind this. Okay, so I can get behind that. So say this is my pattern, right? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to make this my pattern. I'm going to click, drag, and I'm going to highlight everything. No, I'm not. I'm going to hold down the shift button. Can I do that? And then I'm going to Control C, right? And then I'm going to click right here, and Control V. And now I've pasted it, right? So I've highlighted everything, and now I have pasted it. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. If you did not know, there are zoom buttons down here. There's a plus and there's a minus towards the bottom right. So if you want to be able to see what you're doing, condense it, you can condense it. So now I've got my pattern, right? So at the beginning, I start with this bass acoustic. My guitar comes in, and then my walking bass, my jazz bass comes in, right? And then when my jazz bass is done, my pattern is going to repeat. All right, so from here now, I want to build my piece out. So I said 30 to 40 seconds. I'm well into a minute. Totally fine. So now I want to build out my piece. And this is like screaming for some drums. Maybe I drop the drums in somewhere in here where I can extend it out, right? Maybe. It might not work. So those drums are super overpowering, so I just turn the volume down. But now I'm going to need something else to fill in here. And this is how I'm going to craft this piece, right? So I've got the pattern, pattern, pattern. So I've got, here's my 3 that create the pattern that comes back. Similar to repetition in that this is an exact repeat, so they kind of are interchangeable. All right, now, if this isn't the version that you want to do, right? So say, And I like this walking bass, so I'm going to stick with that. Say you find this cool walking bass, all right? The other way you can do patterns. So this is version 2. Here's my walking bass. I really like it, right? I am going to copy it. I'm going to have it come back. And I'm going to not have it come back there. I'm going to leave a gap. And when it comes back, I'm going to shorten the thing, right? And then when I have it come back again, I'm going to have it come back longer. So, and maybe I'll shorten it a little bit. I think I can turn off that. No, I can't. That's okay. All right, so I am going to maybe shorten it again. Then maybe the last time I have it come back, I end up doing it. So now, here's my pattern that this sound is here, but it's not an exact repeat because I've got long, short, short, long, right? So there's my pattern because I have one sound that comes back, but it's different each and every time. Maybe that'll work. Maybe there's some drums in here, see what these sound like together. Nope, doesn't work. So I'm going to delete that, even though I really like it. That could be cool. Nope, don't work. See, you just gotta play around. Yeah, I think I tried those, didn't I? So this is then where I'm gonna go and play. Ooh, yes. Yes. Alright. Okay, yeah, I got it. You put it down there for me. Soundtrap is great like that. It puts it where it needs to go. So kind of starts in a weird spot. I don't know if I love that. Ooh, what one was that? That was 3. Play. Yeah, so this is then where you start building your piece out, right? Like, okay, and then you start playing, you start building, craft your piece. There's your repetition, or patterns, sorry. So if you've got questions, text me, email me, post on the stream, explore. Don't be afraid to delete things. You saw what I just did. Some of my stuff did not sound good, so I deleted it out. Let me know if you need help. Have fun.